What we're doing now is basically a look at what we're going to do in the seminar in October. We're going to look at the machetes. We're going to go from the machetes to a palm stick and to a long pole. Any pole, right? Anything that you can hold with two hands, we're going to consider as the tool that we use to demonstrate that sort of function is the long pole. Now, we're going to learn different things on the basics of machetes, and the one major thing we're going to learn is that when it comes to hit, that you just don't stand there and become defensive, right? So when a person hits, your first method of movement should be away from it. And that this then becomes an offensive hit as you're moving away from the item that's coming, or from the hit that's coming. So as he comes, boom! You want to make sure that you're out of the way first. And if he comes from this side, boom, 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 that you're out of the way before you project the other movements in the machetes. We're going to do the idea that we're offensive first, and then move into the concept of how do you move, how do you get your balance afterwards, and all of getting balance and regrouping is all based on every other hit after the initial topic that we're using in the September or in the October seminar is using the long pole or the staff or just a weapon that you use both hands with. And the intent of this is going to be that you bring the longest weapon and you understand the longest weapon, but the longest weapon then becomes the shortest weapon. Because the skills associated with this are not elongated out into the big hits. Once you make the big hits in, then you go after the guy and you finish it up. And then the rest of it, then is the exercise. Okay? I don't want to get you confused with you're going to do a long pole technique and then that's what it's going to be. I do the teaching based on the concept. So whether you have this in your hand, you have anything that's big in your hand that you have to hold it with two hands, this is what we're training for. So understand that when we do it. So when, for example, he hits up high, I'm going to take that first, boom, then take it to the short, right? So as he comes up from underneath, bang, I may want to take him offensively, take him out and finish it. That's how fast the move is. If he comes from the other side, say, bang! I want to get there first, minimize every effort. Once you do that, once you understand that you're in the attack mode, then all the rest of the techniques go bang. If I hit this here, I want to make sure I have the same amount of power on my second hit as I do on my first. Okay? That's what you're going to expect. And that's what we're going to have fun with. And those are the drills we're going to do. The last portion of the October seminar is going to be dedicated to the smallest weapon. And when I say the smallest weapon, aside from your hand. So we're going to focus from the machetes to the long staff to the short weapon. Okay? And when you have the short weapon, always remember that it's a substitute for something in your hand. And what I want to bring out as you're being attacked, we're going to go through somewhat techniques that we respond to by adding the concepts to a technique. And once we do that, then we have the ability to change up, do different things, have the ability to think creatively, have the ability to think innovatively, and be flexible in your use of the smaller weapons as they coincide with the larger weapons, to the machete, to the sharp weapons, the blades, and into a palm stick, or something you could hold in your hand. For example, when he hits, if he hits up here and I go bang, I block here and come in, what I want you to see is that there's a two-step process, right? And so he comes in again and goes bang, 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 bang. That's easy enough. Anybody can do that. That's not what I want to hit. I want to hit when he comes in, bang! Know your timing. Know that I'm coming in, bang, bang! Boom, boom, boom. Right, he comes on this side, boom, boom. Comes in again, and he works, bang! And as he moves, boom, 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 boom. Which means the interchangeability of this weapon. Oh, wait a minute, I have a call. So he comes in, boom, 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 boom. I have another call, he comes out, bang, crack, boom. Then from here he moves, boom, moves again, bang, bang. So anything is a weapon. I have to take a drink down. So he comes at me. Wait, I have to open my bottle cap. So, what I want you to understand is we're going to go through a lot of things very conceptually, put them into techniques, and make them work through the concepts. What I want to make sure that you understand in this trailer are things that we're going to do. They're little things, but we have a lot of time, and we can make them very, very intuitive, things that you're going to get out of the seminar and the objectives of the seminar. And I invite you to come in October, and Marcus will give you the dates, but I want you to come with the feeling that you're going to learn something. It's not political, there's no problems if you're from another school. Wear your uniform, who cares? We're there to put learning and information into your head. There's nothing that's going to be negative against anybody. It's a freedom to learn, a freedom to ask questions. But this is about you. It's not about any organization. It's about you getting more information, learning more, becoming a better martial artist, and being able to cross-train into things that I teach you, things that you can put in to what you're doing now. It's not to change up what you're doing. I don't really care what system you're doing, because this is what learning is about. It's about opening up, making yourself available to having inputted knowledge into your system, into your brain, into your being. Okay? And the seminar date
ist Oktober 16, 2010 in Velbert. Vielen Dank erstmal für eure Aufmerksamkeit. Wir, die IUEWT als Veranstalter, bereits zum 5. Mal für diese Seminare mit Großmeister Latosa, sind sehr stolz darauf, die ersten verbandsoffenen Lehrgänge mit ihm veranstaltet zu haben. Mittlerweile, wie gesagt, schon im 5. Jahr. Bitte kommt zahlreich, es gibt keine politischen Hintergründe, vor allen Dingen, wir sind stolz darauf. Bitte kommt auch mit euren eigenen Uniformen, nehmt keine Rücksicht darauf, habt keine falsche Bescheidenheit, habt keine falsche Scham. Jeder ist herzlich willkommen. Wir möchten auch das in Zukunft so weitertragen und sind sehr stolz darauf, Großmeister Latosa immer wieder hier begrüßen zu dürfen. Ihr seht auch diese Art, wie wir diese Dinge handeln. Mein Kollege Thomas aus Kassel hat seine eigene Schule, ist jahrelang schon Privatschüler von Großmeister Latosa. Wir arbeiten sehr gut zusammen und es gibt keinen Konflikt in dieser Reihe, weil wir alle wollen Escrima lernen. Vielen Dank für eure Aufmerksamkeit. Ciao!
Danke.